Guys, welcome back. This Force Night Room. Follow, subscribe, like, and drop your comments. Germany 2, Ivory Coast 1. The Germans doing very well there to dig deep, claim all 3 points. They came into the game very strong, opening 15 minutes, created a couple of chances. Perhaps should have scored. They were disallowed. I think a goal went in, Pavlovic, but it was disallowed for a foul on the goalkeeper. Ivorians came into the game. Kessier on the end of a block to tap in for the first goal of the game. And then the Germans after the break came in, but it was a case of something I've already said. I think the Argentina Algeria game. I noticed that the African teams don't quite match the tempo after the half, and that was exactly what happened. Albeit Ivory Coast did match the tempo. I think the first 10 to 15 minutes they really, really looked like they were going to get that second goal and seal everything. But they just did not convert their chances. I think a couple of moments where Ahmad Diallo just bombarded that left side, ball into Kessier. He missed ball into I think it was Inao, and he blasted it over the bar. Then the Germans took over. Nagelsmann with some substitutions. Undav off the bench with a brace. First in the 68th, winning goal in additional time to seal our 3 points for the Germans. It was very heartbreaking because throughout the whole game you felt like the Ivorians had done enough, at least for a draw, but they ended up losing. And Undav, I think he's made a strong case to start, which I believe he will because they don't really need the points. It's a game against Ecuador. They've already qualified out of the group. He also came off the bench against Curacao with a goal and 2 assists. So yeah, great game for him. He's having a great World Cup, opening 2 games. But Ivorians will have to do better. They'll have to reflect. There was a big chance for Adingra to seal everything up late in the game. I think 88th, 89th minute. He should have buried that. It was a golden opportunity, and somehow, I still can't believe it. Really, somehow he managed to miss, and the fine margins, or perhaps you might even say the final margins, and this at this level, it's very real. You need to take your chances when you have them. And Ivory Coast throughout the game kept missing chances, and as the game wore on, you kind of feel like if the Germans were to find their rhythm, find a goal out of something, it would just they'll just steal it. They'll just steal the game, and they did exactly that. Reflection moment for them, but again, the African teams just seem to it just seem not to match the tempo after the half, and it's something they should really pay attention to. Great game, by the way. Follow, like, subscribe. Still force my room. Catch you in the next video.